Hey Chopper, this viewer's not subscribed.
Car D Kaizoku.
Hey, this is where I would normally put a sponsor segment, if I had one. So I'll use it to advertise my Fan Appreciation OP03 booster box giveaway instead. In case you missed the video, go watch it. After you finish this one, of course, please, to find out how to enter. If you're seeing this segment and this video was uploaded today, then the giveaway is probably still going on. We have a ZORO mirror. They choose to go first. We don't get a curly, but this works for us, I think. Now let's mulligan for a curly. Nice, this hand's much better. Paid off. They play buggy and pick up a Whitebeard Pirates. We'll play curly. Pick up a... can't pick up Fire Fist. So we'll pick up an Otama. And pass. Yeah, buggy's annoying in that we can't attack into it with our leader. Or curly. They play a curly Dodon of their own, pick up an Izo. We're gonna have identical boards next turn. They attack with their leader for 5, we'll take. Blocker Marco doesn't help us, we want the other Marco. They play Izo, they might find their own 5-cost Marco. They do, let's hope we get one from our Izo. Or we're gonna lose for sure. We'll play Izo. Nice, we get him. For our next turn. This turn we'll play our own buggy. Try to get a Fire Fist. Perfect. But we need another event card to discard with him. With it for Fire Fist, we'll attack with our leader for 5. They take, we'll play another curly, pick up an Izo, and pass. I have one more weenie than them, but once they play Marco, we'll be at even weenies. But then I'll play mine. They attack with their leader for 5, we'll take more weenies. I think a 9-cost Whitebeard would be nice. That's how we'll win against him. They kill our buggy with their Marco, and that's all they can do this turn. Right, we'll do the same. We're gonna play something else first. We'll play this buggy. Pick up a guard point. Attack with our leader for 5. Yeah, we have an extra curly over him, so maybe that'll give us some advantage. They counter for 1, we'll play Marco and kill their buggy and pass. They'll be at Whitebeard Dawn next turn if they run it. So far, our lists look pretty identical. But I'm pretty sure all Zoros run this sort of list. And these 3 Gordons in hand aren't really helping us out much in the mirror matchup. They do down on leader. We'll take the Marco hit and then hopefully they don't attack for 7k with leader. Shoot on Izo makes him a 5. We can defend that with the 1k. 1 Don Curly makes him for a 5. 2k or 1k. I really want to save this Marco. Oh, but I don't have much fuel to revive him anyway. So we'll use him as 1k counter. Yeah, Jozu and Fire Fist are the only 2 Whitebeard Pirates cards we have. Attack with Marco for 7. We'll take. Attack with the leader for 6. We'll counter for 2. What did they do with 3 Dawn? Another curly. Pick up a buggy. Yeah, since they attacked first, we can actually clear their weenies. That's one small advantage we have. But no Whitebeard guarantee, so that's kind of scary. We'll do Dawn leader. We'll attack Curly with our Izo for 3. If they bother protecting her, that's fine with me. They don't. We'll attack Izo with Curly for 4. Alright. What do we do here? We could Gordon Marco, kill their Marco. But then we'd have to replace some of our weenies. If we leave these weenies up, they'll probably attack into them instead of our life. We'll attack into Marco with our leader for 6. Play a second Marco, we have 2 down left over. So let the Marco die, they revive him by discarding a Whitebeard parts. We'll attack him again with our Marco for 7. Counter for 2. Maybe I Fire Fist to kill these 2. Oh, but then I need the guard point. Unless I play a buggy and find something else. We'll replace the Izo with the buggy, pick up a Whitebeard parts. 3 down Fire Fist, 2 down left over to use. Sounds good. Do 2 down buggy and attack Marco for 6. He dies, they revive him by discarding Radical Beam. So Fire Fist, the buggy and Curly. And we'll pass. If they play Whitebeard this turn, that makes our weenies kinda useless. So let's hope they don't have one. But if they do, we can guard point the leader hit and then Otama counter the Marco. So we'll still be pretty healthy. Just not on the turn after. Or if they play Whitebeard, I'll do 3 Gordons and kill it with the Marco. They do down on leader, so that means no Whitebeard. I really wanted to do 3 Gordons and Marco. They do down on Marco, banking him an 8. He could run like a Rush Zoro or Rush Luffy that we don't know about. Put another down on Marco, we'll take this hit for sure. We can't defend against it anyway. Or we can, with the guard point and Otama, but we'll take this one. Another 2k, nice. I'm pretty sure we live. Or I guess we could put all the down on Zoro. Yeah, and then I can't kill him next turn. We have to counter this. So guard point, Otama, Makino. Dang. It would have been cheaper to block the Marco. We'll do Don Zoro. Well, maybe they don't run any rush characters, so we just have to kill Marco a couple times to make him die for sure. We'll attack Marco with our leader for 6. He dies, they revive him. With the guard point, we'll attack him with our Marco for 7. They counter for 2. We'll replace 1 Curly with the Gordon. Activate Gordon, give him -3. Attack him with Buggy for 4. Let him die. We revive him, we'll play another Gordon. Attack with the Buggy for 4. Let him die. He dies for real, or for good. We'll do 1 Don Curly. Attack the leader for 5. Maybe giving him cards in hand is bad, but if we don't attack him, then we will never win. They take that. They may get some kind of trigger. If we win this, oh, they get a Whitebeard parts, trigger, and pick up an Izo. Yeah, if we win this, it's because of the Gordons, actually. We'll play a Marco and pass. We just have to hope he doesn't play anything with Rush. There's an Izo. He could get a Whitebeard. Ooh, Fire Fist. That would help them equalize a bit. He may have to attack into our characters this turn so that we won't lose a life. He'll Fire Fist to kill Buggy and Buggy, probably, because their leader can't attack into him. They put 5 down on Zoro. Attack our leader for 10. Oh, they might have a Rush Zoro. And that would be 7. Let's hope we get a 2k counter. White Bay Pirates, let's find a Jozu. I think we lose. Dang, that's disappointing. Oh, blocker Marco. Alright, we know he has one Fire Fist. If we do 6 Dawn for this combo here, Gordon Marco, that gets rid of the blocker and we'll have 4 Dawn left over. But if I just spread the Dawn with all these attackers, I think that's better actually. Dawn on leader. Dawn on Curly, attack them for 5. We'll see how they counter these. There's still maybe a scenario where we get rid of the blocker Marco. So 3 life, 1 blocker. So we need 4 attacks to land. We'll do 1 Dawn Buggy and attack for 5. We take. We'll attack with Marco for 7. I don't think he'll block until the last hit, in which case we can do Gordon Marco. Take that. We'll attack with Marco for 7. They block this hit. The Marco dies. They bring him back. 3 Dawn Buggy makes him 7. 8, 9. Or we'll make him an 8. Attack with Buggy for 8. They take, and then we'll do 9k leader. Attack for 9. And we win! Oh my god, my brain hurts. Gotta get a rematch. And we get it. This is a bad hand, we'll mulligan. This is a good hand, we'll keep again. Oh, this video is already 16 minutes. We'll play Buggy. Fire Fist would be good against this guy. Yeah, Gordon and Fire Fist were the MVPs. They play their own Buggy. Maybe going second is the key in the mirror. I don't know. I won that one because I went second. But I don't know if it's because I went second. Pick up Radical Beam with Buggy. They play an Ezo. And they whiff on the Ezo. Unfortunate. Since they have an Ezo, they have a way to kill our Buggy, so we won't attack with them. We'll play our own Ezo first. Pick up a Marco for next turn. We can do 2 Dawn Leader, or we could play Gordon. But he's not going to play anything that we can kill with Marco, right? But if we attack for 5, they're going to take anyway. Pretty sure. We'll do Dawn Leader, attack for 6. They'll take. We'll play Gordon now, we'll pass. It'll dissuade him from playing a blocker Marco. Oh, but we want him to play blocker Marco so that we can kill it. Yeah, maybe playing Gordon. It's never a good idea to play Gordon against ZORO this early. Oh well. If they play more Buggies and Curlies, we'll kill the Ezo and attack with our Buggy. They find a Whitebeard with their Whitebeard Pirates. That's what it's for, I guess. It's in the name. They play another Whitebeard Pirates and pick up a Teach. Is this guy running my list? Did he watch my video? They put 2 Dawn on leader, attack us for 7. We'll take. They pass. We'll play Marco to kill Ezo, right? Attack with our leader for 5 first. Well, he hasn't played any Gordons yet, so it's probably not my list. They take. We'll play Marco and kill Ezo and pass. If they play Teach, then we can't use Buggy to attack anyway. Or we can, but he'll die for sure. Maybe it was better to kill the Buggy, because Buggy only needs 1 Dawn to attack us with their leader ability active. If they drop a Teach, we'll kill it with Fire Fist. If they play Teach, they don't have a way to kill our Gordon. They attack our leader with theirs for 5. We'll take this. Maybe they drop a Marco instead of a Teach. Yeah, there's a Marco. They kill our Gordon. Oh, they kill Buggy. Let's see. Dawn Leader. 2 Dawn to make Gordon an attacker. Leaves us with 4 Dawn. We can't really do much. But Dawn Leader for sure. Maybe we'll burn some event counters out of his hand. We'll Gordon to -3 the Marco. We'll play another Marco and kill it. And then we'll attack it with leader for 6. They counter for 1. We'll attack it with Marco for 7. They counter for 3k. The guard point. I don't think we need to leave any event counters up. We'll play Ezo. Pick up a blocker Marco and pass. If he attacks with the Marco, we'll just ping it 3 times next turn and drop a Whitebeard. But his best course of action might be to go for our life instead. If he goes for our life, we won't play Whitebeard. We'll just race him from that point. Put 2 down on leader. Yeah, Fire Fist isn't going to help us at this point, so we'll use it to revive our Marco a couple times. Or 1 time, actually, technically. Ooh, they attack our leader with their Marco for 7. Can they hear what I'm saying? We'll take this. Radical Beam trigger. We'll use it just to make us a little more tanky. Make it awkward for them to attack with Buggy. They attack 7k with leader, that's a 2k counter. So he'll need 1 more Dawn to do what he originally planned. What are they saving 6 Dawn for? They attack with their leader for 7, we'll counter for 2. Yeah, I don't think we can drop Whitebeard anymore. And then we know he has 1 in hand, so we want to make it so that he can't drop 1. They play Curly to Dawn. They play Blocker Marco and pass. Actually, Blocker Marco won't revive if we kill him right now. Yeah. We'll get rid of 1 guard point to do it. Fire Fist, discard a guard point, kill Blocker Marco and Buggy. And then we just attack Marco a few times, right? We'll attack Marco with our Marco for 7. Counter for 2. We'll attack Marco with our Marco for 7. One of these cards is a Whitebeard, we know. So the max they can hit us with next turn would be 8k. Marco dies, let's see if he stays dead, he does. Right, we want to make it so that it's hard for him to drop that Whitebeard. We play Teach and have Dawn up for Radical Beam, I guess. Attack with our leader for 6. Or we could do 2 5k attacks with the Ezos. Is that better? No, Teach is better. It'll threaten. Ooh, they play guard point. Okay, so we want to attack with the Ezos. He makes that decision for us. Play Teach and pass. If he drops Whitebeard, our Teach can threaten to attack, even though he has 7k base power for that turn. They drop him anyway. They attack with their leader for 7 only. We'll guard point this. They leave 1 Dawn up for event counter. We could drop 2 Marcos and be like completely safe. We'll do Dawn on leader. Attack them with Marco for 7. They counter for 1, attack with Marco for 7. Take. We can play it safe and just drop double blockers. We'll attack with Whitebeard or Blackbeard for 7. And we won't use his ability. I don't want to put the Dawn on Ezo for it. Maybe 1 blocker Marco would have been enough, but let's be safe. We counter for 2. Then we'll play 2 blocker Marcos. And we'll pass for the safe win. They play Ezo, they could get a second Whitebeard, but then they'd have no Dawn up for event counters. So they'll probably find a blocker Marco. They get an OP03 Marco. They do 1 Dawn leader. 1 Dawn Curly. He has 3 attackers. We have 2 life and 2 blockers. They attack with Curly for 5. I think we have to block. He might have a way to kill both Marcos. He has Ultima and Fire Fist, that would do it. We'll block. We'll bring him back by discarding Whitebeard. See, one of them's the OP03 Marco, which can't kill anything on our board right now. They'll need it like a negative effect. They attack our Marco with their leader for 6. We block this with Marco and let him stay dead. And then Whitebeard to attack a Marco. And then we can just revive him. Oh, they attack our Blackbeard instead, who we can't revive. They pass with 7 Dawn up. 3 cards in hand, but we have 4 attackers. Down on leader. We'll do 2 Dawn Marco attack for 9. Make a Radical Beam awkward for them. They take. We'll do that again with the other Marco for 9. Radical Beam, counter for 1. Second Dawn leader, attack for 7. And we win! Nice, 2 wins. Okay, bye.
Car D Kaizoku.